What's up, Sag? It's your girl, Savy from Savy Sentient, and welcome to your birthday reading. In this reading, we're going to be discussing what you have to look forward to in your year ahead. But first, as always, a disclaimer. This is not, and I repeat, not a love and light channel. If you are looking for a reader that's going to lie to you, if you're looking for sunshine, rainbows, goody goody gumdrops, and whatnot, this is not the place, okay? However, if you are looking for the truth, served straight up, just like the libations that we poured for our ancestors, this is the place, and I am your girl. All right, Sagittarius, if you're new here and you're still here, congratulations, you made it past the disclaimer. You are a real one. Let me know it's real by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and saying hello in the comments below. All right, before we get into the reading, we do have a Black Friday sale going on, which will end at 12 a.m. Saturday morning. So you may want to hop on that. 20% off personal readings at savysentient.com. You can also find spiritual drippage there as well. But yeah, let's get into your reading. Let's talk about shit. All right. So of course I want to start with the channel messages. Okay. So we got quite a bit of channel messages for you moving into your new year. The first channel message says, wishes are going to be granted. You should ask for a whole lot more. All right. The second channel message seemed to be from a very smiley, happy spirit. It was giving Buddha. Okay. So some of you all may have Buddha as one of your spirit guides. Okay. And the message from this spirit said, true happiness is on the way, and it will not look the way that you think. All right. And finally, the last message says, do over, duplicate, do things differently. Okay. So I feel like with this message, it feels like a cycle type situation. So there may have been a cycle that played out a specific way in your past that is about to reoccur. It may not have the same players. Okay. It may not be exactly the same situation, but whatever the situation is, when it does occur, you want to do things differently than you did before. And then finally, Spirit is saying, trust us. Your spirit team, trust us. Okay, so those are your channel messages. All right, we're going to start with your overall energies now. And the way that I do the birthday readings is that I break them down into 3 different sections of the year. So month 1 through 4, month 5 through 8, and month 9 through 12. Okay, but we're going to have an overall energy for the entire year. And we're going to pull that from the African Goddess Rising along with the Wild Unknown Tarot. All right, so which Orisha or African Goddess would like to speak to the Sagittarius Collective? Oh, there was a bunch of them, but the one that didn't flip is the one I'm going to take. All right. And what is the Wild Unknown message for Sagittarius? Okay. Ooh, okay. So, we're going to start with the African Goddess. The African Goddess Rising card that you pulled is Medusa, number 23, which reduces down to 5, which indicates definitely change. So just like your channel messages were speaking of, there seems to be a lot of positive changes on the way. But she's from the Temple of the Shadows, okay? The shadows represents your greatest fears and the dark feminine, with ominous creatures and monster goddesses of the African diaspora. The secret of the shadow self is that so-called monsters often have our greatest gifts. Their energy vibrates iridescent white, okay? So Medusa is from Libya, okay? Temple of Shadows, element of fire. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth: this Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. Her guidance says, you are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. The embodiment says take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have the right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what it is that is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and see the truth. Just because you feel threatened doesn't mean you are being threatened. The Goddess Declaration: I have a right to feel my feelings. Okay, so it's interesting that this is the card that comes up, because what you have as your other leading energy is the Hermit card in the reverse. Now, the Hermit is a card that speaks to isolation, okay? Pulling away from groups, spending more time with yourself, introspecting about your life, and yes, your feelings, and most importantly, your shadow. Okay, when the Hermit card comes up, it's an indication that there is a need for soul searching. That's where all of your shadow aspects live, deep in your soul. Okay, so it looks like this reading might get kind of deep. And that's okay. That's what it's here for. So if you need to feel your feelings, whoever is around, you may want to watch the rest of this reading private. I don't know. But it looks like we're going there. All right. So in the first 1 to 4 months of the year, what does Sagittarius have to look forward to pertaining to this energy, to this message? Okay. We have the Hangman coming out. The Star looks like it wants to come out. I'll take it if it comes out again. The Ace of Cups, similar energy. And the King of Cups. All right, so it looks like you're going to be spending the first 1 to 4 months of your new year concentrating on what it is that you need to release. Perhaps some of you all truly do need to release that sacred rage, Hangman energy. In releasing this, whatever it is you need to release, you're going to find enlightenment. When you're just surrendering whatever this is to the universe, you're going to become enlightened. Some of you all understand what it was all for, why you had to endure the things that you had to endure, okay? With the Ace of Cups, it feels like once you purge, once you let that sacred rage go, you will be ready and prepared for a new beginning in your healing. Some of you all are going to be embarking on spiritual journeys, okay? Some of you all will be embarking on new relationships. Some of you all will have new relationships with yourself or renewed relationships with your family and your loved ones, okay? But coming right after that is the King of Cups. So we're going from 0 to 100 real quick. This new beginning is going to boost you into a period of happiness, fulfillment, at the most superior, at the most top tier, okay? So it's looking like we're releasing, we're purging, clearing the slate for something new, and then new, happy, emotionally fulfilling experiences are going to come in for the first 1 through 4 months of the year. Okay, so for months 5 through 8, okay, we have the Three of Swords with the Death card. I'm leaving them together because they came out stuck together. What else do we have, Spirit? Something in reverse. The Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay, so In the next 4 months of the year, it looks like we have the Three of Swords and the Death card. For some of you all, this is simply you transmuting, transforming any negative experiences that you've had in the past. Part of your channel message was like do-over, duplicate, do things differently. Okay, so there may be, for some of you, a heartbreak on the way or some type of grief coming back up, and there's a need for you to handle it differently than you may have handled it in the past. This may involve a Queen of Cups in the reverse, someone who's very codependent, someone who's very clingy, someone who's emotionally immature, someone, I'm getting who fakes the healing, someone who acts as though they're healed or they're working on their healing and they're actually not. It's like they just say it to sound good. But we have the Two of Swords here. So this is a stalemate energy. Whoever this is, that this is in reference to, this is a situation that is not going anywhere. It's not growing. It's not flourishing. It's stale. It's stuck. It's stagnant. And there is a need for you to make a head over heart decision. So in spite of maybe feeling empathy for whoever this person is, you're going to have to put your feelings for them aside and go ahead and cut it, or whatever you need to do to alleviate yourself of this situation. All right, and in the last 9 to 12 months 9 through 12 of your year, what do we have? The Devil. And what else? It's too many, but the Sun wants to come out. Okay. Oh, we have the Queen of Wands, the Fool. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I think I see exactly what's happening here. So, in the middle part of the year, months 5 through 8, we have you disconnecting from people or a person who doesn't emotionally serve you, who's broken your heart, who has caused you grief, and who you see that you are not growing with, who you see that you're at a stalemate or an impasse with, okay? In the last months of your year, leading into your next birthday, we have the Devil card. Now with this, it could be a good card, it could be a bad card. In this instance, it feels good. And I say that because the next card that comes out is the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Fool. And the Queen of Wands is very confident, very passionate, very seductive, sexy. So this could be you, Sagittarius, really feeling yourself, really feeling super confident. For some of you all, you could be working very hard at something with the Devil energy, being a card of excess, being a workaholic, things like that. But whatever this is, it's leading you to a new beginning with the Full energy. And this new beginning is going to be something reciprocal. So if this is a new job, it's going to give to you in the way that you give to it. If this is a new relationship, they're going to give to you in the way that you give to them. It won't be one-sided, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify some things, starting with the Hangman, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay, what are we releasing? What is Sagittarius releasing with the Hangman? 8 of Swords, self-imposed mental prison. You are releasing self-doubt, issues with your self-worth, limiting beliefs about yourself, okay? Stuck, stagnant energy, feeling trapped in a place, all right? This is what you're releasing. You are no longer being a prisoner to your thoughts, okay? Once you release that, you're welcoming in this Ace of Cups and this King of Cups, which is that new beginning, that 0 to 100. Real quick, clarify that. What's happening with the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups that makes that so happy? Page of Swords. Clarify further. So we have the Page of Swords, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like whatever this is, it could be many different things for a few different Sagittarius. With the Sun in the reverse, it's unclear to you. Like you're watching, you're waiting, you're observing a situation. You're trying to learn as much as you can about a situation, and it's not very clear to you. But I feel like you're going to gain clarity with the Ace of Swords here about, what it is that's about to happen to make you very happy. I feel like these three cards are saying, like, it's not for you to know. It's something that the universe wants you to just experience. They don't want you to have a heads up about what's coming. I feel like it's going to be something that's like so unbelievable that if I was to tell you what it is, you would be like, girl, please. Anyway, what's the next part of the reading? All right. So I feel like that's what that energy is. Spirit doesn't want you to know exactly what it is that's going to make you this happy. They just want you to watch. Okay. I'm hearing Trinidad names. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay. So this Three of Swords with the Death card energy. Transmuting that grief, that pain, and bringing an ending to grief and pain. And I feel like that's caused by this Queen of Cups in the reverse. For some of you all, this is your mother. Like you all are fighting through these learned beliefs, the lack that you have within you, the limited beliefs that you have are a result of your upbringing from a mother who wasn't necessarily the best mother. Like she might have been very codependent. She might have been an alcoholic. She might have been the type of parent that forced you to grow up too fast. You weren't able to be a kid because you had to be an adult to support her, okay? And I feel like in months 5 through 8, you're going to be working through that, okay? You're going to be working through that. All right, clarify the Queen of Cups. Page of Cups in the reverse with Temperance. So with the Page of Cups in the reverse, I feel like whoever this is, they're going to be coming towards you with an apology, with the intention, quote unquote, intention to heal a situation with you. Temperance energy is Sagittarius energy. This is about balance. I feel like when this time comes, the way that you have reacted to this person before is not going to be the way that you react now. I feel like at this point, you already know that the promises are empty with this one, that the cycles keep on cycling, like there's never been a change. And I feel like that's where the Two of Swords comes in, okay? I feel like this is someone that you're going to cut off, but it's not because you don't care for them. It's just because you know that it's going nowhere. You've seen this time and time again from this person. Excuse me. Confirmation. You've seen this time and time again from this person, and they just never change, no matter how many chances you give them. So with the Two of Swords energy, clarify that. It's kind of like you're ready to stop the cycle because you'd rather pour into yourself, Empress energy. You'd rather take this energy to love on yourself, to grow yourself, to do something more beneficial, to create more fertile relationships, to perhaps mother yourself because your mother wasn't capable. Okay? So take that how it resonates. This could be an old relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be your mother, but whoever this is, they keep on doing the same thing. Their apologies are empty, and you never heal anything with them because they don't really put forth the effort. And it's time for you to end that cycle and focus on you. Okay? Tell me why the Devil is here in months 9 through 12. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so if this could be some type of job. This could also be some type of relationship where I feel like this King of Wands is not you. I feel like you're the Queen of Wands. But I feel like you are working under someone who is not the most friendly, who demands respect, doesn't necessarily earn it. For some of you all, this is someone that you're dating. They feel like they should have the respect just because they're the masculine in the situation, not because they necessarily earned it. And that is toxic. Tell me more about that. Also in reverse, the Five of Swords. This person is manipulative, tries to get over on you as much as possible. But with the Five of Swords in the reverse, I feel like you already see that. You already peeped that. And that's why you're the Queen of Wands with the Fool. You're like, I'm really too good for all of this. You see me? Queen energy. You don't see me? All this talent, all this confidence. You don't see how, people checking for me left and right? Why would I stay here and continue to deal with you and your manipulation? So this could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be a friendship, but whatever it is, you're moving on from it, taking a leap of faith, seeing what else is out there, and looking for something that is more reciprocal with the Six of Pentacles energy. Clarify that. You're going to really spend more time evaluating what's worth your effort and what's not. Be more careful about where you invest your time and your energy. Pushing through any obstacles. You may face obstacles because, like I said, the Queen of Wands and the Fool, she's just taking a leap of faith. So some of you all may be leaving a relationship and don't even have a place to stay because you live with this person or something like that. Some of you all may be leaving a job and don't even have another job lined up, but you like, YOLO, I'll figure it out. All right? But moving forward, you're going to be more mindful of where you put your energy and making sure that it's worth your effort and your time. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Lucky you, Sagittarius. You Jupiter-ruled MFer. Doors are going to open for you regardless. So even if you leave a situation without a backup plan, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right because that's just how things are for y'all. Okay, you're just lucky. All right, so let's move on to the Moonology. Moonology messages. What messages do we have for Sag, month 1 through 4? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, period. This year is going to be a year where you focus out, okay? You're going to look at your life from a bird's eye view. As an outsider looking in, you're going to see where you can put more effort, what areas of your life you can add more effort. You will see what no longer serves you and what needs to be cut away, as the tarot has already indicated, okay? You will find ways to make your life more fulfilling and more beneficial for you to live, all right? Months 5 through 8. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon, please do not think that it's too late to fulfill whatever dream you want to fulfill. Have faith that you can still achieve whatever it is you need to achieve. You just have to make space for it. You have to just make time to put effort towards it, okay? So definitely keep on believing, don't stop, no. That's not the words to the song, but that's the way I sang it since a child. Keep on believing. And the end of a tough cycle approaches that are like, what do you need to release? And I feel like by the time your next birthday comes around, you are going to have released whoever and whatever doesn't serve you. And that in itself creates a more smooth life for you. Okay, there's gonna be no more tough cycles because everything in your life that has been causing difficulty, you will have corrected by your next birthday. All right, so that is your Moonology for months 9 through 12. let's go ahead and get into your crystal spirits. All right. So the crystal spirits. What crystal spirit do we have for Sagittarius moving forward? We have jade. We have turquoise. And we have chrysocolla. I knew this was going to happen. So all three of the cards that came up are associated with the heart chakra. You see the color? All green, all heart chakra crystals. What that indicates to me is that there's definitely a heart chakra blockage or some heart-based work that needs to be done, okay? So again, I'm feeling like going back to that mothering issue. Perhaps you have mother issues. Or even if it's not specifically your mother, maybe it's a grandmother, but someone who made you feel insufficient, someone who made it hard for you to love them, has formed a blockage in your heart. And there's some heart work that you need to do to get that chakra flowing again. All right, so let's talk about the meanings. All right, so month 1 through 4, we have jade supporting you. Number 27, which reduces down to 9, which is about completion. All right, essential meaning: treasures within, a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. Even the smallest crystal has the power to transmute energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small that you might not realize that they're there. So too, do you have hidden strengths that you may be overlooking, treasures within that can give you strength and courage as you break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as talismans to remind you that you have enough and are enough. For you are the stardust, the stuff of galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it's there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you not to underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and to grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from? You may ask. It was there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now, so that you can use them for healing, growth, and co-creating whatever your heart desires. Okay, so that is your Jade Spirit message. Coming up next, we have the turquoise, number 57, which reduces down to 13, because math. Okay, it reduces down to 12, I lied, because math is hard. 12 reduces down to 3, which is about collaboration, working together with spirit. Okay, so the essential meaning of turquoise is storytelling, reframing, and a different way of perceiving. Each of us can experience the same event differently because all of us are coming from a different vantage point. Know too that as you change, so will your perspective. The message Turquoise Spirit has for you is that you can change your story of what happened in your past at any time. You can choose which details to focus on and how to interpret events, for you are being encouraged to claim your power as a storyteller. Make no mistake, storytelling is an awesome power, for no one can take your truth away. But you may discover that it has more angles than you realize, just as a crystal turned over in your hand has more facets than apparent at first glance. What story will you tell? Will it be one that is heroic and empowering, worthy of your hard work and efforts to heal what is wounded within you? Rest assured that you can be honest about all that you have experienced and done, yet still write a story that will help you feel that you are strong, wise, and supported by the conscious universe. The truth we all share is complicated, and the way you tell your truth is up to you. So Turquoise Spirit encourages you to write a story well, in the way that honors, empowers, and heals you, and gives you strength even if others may not seem to accept your truth. Tell it anyway, for doing so is a healing act. All right, so what this is speaking of is this past that you have with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right. So perhaps the way that you tell the story of this Queen of Cups in your relationship with him is one that kind of victimizes yourself, that kind of makes you feel or look like a martyr, hangman energy, okay? That makes you look like a victim instead of accepting, victimhood. Spin the story. I've endured this, and this, and I didn't let that beat me. Versus, I've endured this, and this, and this, and this is why I can't do nothing with my life because I'm just such a mess. Claim the role of the hero. Don't claim the role of the victim. It's all about how you reframe and tell your story, okay? So that's that on that. Let's move on to your final crystal. And it's Chrysocolla, number 16. And the essential meaning of Chrysocolla is speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, and right speech. When you speak your truth, you are being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of a better world and a better life for you. Chrysocolla's spirit message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this: the force of the conscious universe's love is here for you today as you choose to speak up and speak out, for you can be a clear channel for what needs to be said. Your voice is so very important, for you are a unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because of your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through the noise today. So the turquoise and the Chrysocolla card want you to not only tell your story, but to speak your story loudly. I told y'all before when I pulled all of these cards that it feels like you got a heart blockage with all three of these cards being associated with your heart chakra. In telling your story and being authentic and honest about your journey, you are going to be healing yourself because you're going to be relieving yourself of that weight, okay? Eight of Swords energy. You're going to be breaking out of this prison just by speaking your truth. On top of that, you may be empowering others who are in your same or similar situations. Some of you all are going to be put back into a situation that feels similar to this one that's got you trapped. And you're going to have to speak up for yourself. And that is going to be a healing act. That is going to help break your heart chakra right open. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into the sacred self-care. I haven't done that in a while. But we're going to do a sacred self-care for each of the sectors, starting with month 1 through 4. Month 1 through 4. What is the self-care for Sag? What do they need to focus on in their first trimester? Nourishing your temple. Okay? So I'm not going to read from the book, but I can tell you all the mantras at least. Okay? So nourishing your temple indicates a need to better take care of yourself. Eat foods that are organic or that you grow yourself or that are as close to how they grow as possible. Try to eat clean, whole foods. Drink water, lots of water from natural sources. If there's a spring near your house, if there is a natural, source of water near where you live, get you some. If not, get the best filter you can find. Get the best rated waters that you can buy in the store. All right, but try to feed your body the most pure, the most good, the fulfilling, wholesome things that you can. Also included in nurturing your body is resting, making sure that you get enough sleep, making sure that you get enough sun, vitamin D, okay, that you get enough nature, okay. But this is all about making your body, your soul's vessel, pure and whole and feel amazing. Okay, the mantra of this card says, I nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and positive self-talk. How could I forget? Talk to yourself better. All right, don't let whatever your mother, your grandmother, whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse, whatever impact they had on you, whichever way they influence your self-perception, no mas. No longer let it affect you. Speak more life into yourself than they've spoken into you. Number 33, make a vision board. And this is about manifestation. Okay, so of course you can do a vision board. There's several ways to manifest. But this says, my dreams have come true. This falls in month 5 through 8, which also has have faith in your dreams as your Moonology card. So in month 5 through 8, you may start to see some of the dreams, some of your hopes, some of your aspirations start to materialize, okay? A way that you can make sure that this comes through is through visualization. So that's the purpose of the vision board, seeing the things that you want to achieve in front of you on a day-to-day basis, claiming them. These are mine, that is my truck, that is my house, this is my business, that's my bank account balance, and being in the energy of them, being in alignment with those things. If you don't care to do manifestation boards or vision boards, you can simply sit and meditate and visualize your life being the way that you want it to be. Ooh, this is a nice mansion that I live in. Sylvia, my maid, can you bring me 2 boiled eggs and some fresh squeezed orange juice? Like, visualize that you actually live that experience, and that will be your experience, okay? And then card number 3, months 9 through 12. What do we have? Clean your space. Don't be sitting out here in this cluttered space. And some of y'all sitting up in a cluttered space, got mail that you've been needing to throw away for 7 years ago. And you know, when your space is cluttered, when your space is unclean and disorganized, that invites lower vibrations into your space, okay? That also makes it easier to fall into depression, to fall into sadness, because everything around you is vibrating low. And so you can't help but to fall into that same vibration. So this is why you're needing to clean your space. The mantra of this card says, when my physical space is clean and tidy, my mind is clear, okay? Along with this, cleaning your space. And this card speaks about not just the surface level shit, not just washing dishes and stuff. This talks about digging in drawers and cleaning out drawers and closets and things like that, and really getting rid of anything that you don't need. And this is in the physical world, in your home, but this is also in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Get rid of some of the clutter. Get rid of some of the things that you don't need, that no longer serve you. Because you can think more freely. Your mind is more clear when your space is clean, inside and out. Okay, so that is for month 9 through 12. Let's get your advice and your postcard from Spirit. All right, so what is the advice Spirit have for Sagittarius going into this next year? What information do you have that might serve them to make the best of their upcoming year? Duh, y'all said that in a meditation. So we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about structure. It's about doing things the right way. It's about spirituality, religious structures, social constructs, things of that nature. But doing things the right way, doing things on the up and up. This is also about success and leveling up. I feel to get to your level up, the advice is the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the upright, and the Five of Pentacles. Now, the way that I'm interpreting this, the way that it feels to me, is not specifically, the direct meaning of the cards. What I feel is that this Ace of Cups is in the reverse because what Spirit is asking you to do, you see this stress and anxiety, these eyeballs, these swords, this sickly looking rose, all of these things are negative, okay? This is stress, this is anxiety, this is doubt, this is depression, this is lack, poverty mindset. And I feel like all of these things are in your cup right now. And Spirit is saying, dump that fucking cup out, dump it, tap the bottom. Make sure you get everything out of it. Get a little tissue, wipe it out, throw it away, burn it, okay? And get your cup prepared for Hierophant energy, for a level up, for an increase, okay? You also have the Ace of Cups in your reading in the first 1 to 4 months. So this is the advice coming up right in the beginning of your year. Dump out all that other shit out of your cup, okay? Because you're about to have a level up. And the thing is, Spirit cannot bring you anything good, anything beautiful, anything new if there's no space for it. You cannot fill a cup that is full. So Spirit's saying, hey, got a delivery for you, got this package full of abundance, got all this good shit waiting for you, but where can I put it? Clean this cup out. You can pour it up in here. Pour it up in here. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Things are about to be revealed to you. Whether you know it or not, whether you expect it or not, you're about to have a tremendous breakthrough. Okay? So empty that cup so that Spirit can pull you up. All right? Bars. All right, so what is a postcard from Spirit? Closing out this reading. And it says, dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, stir up some energy, and put those plans into action. There are so many windows of opportunity that open, but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Full energy, take that lead. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you will feel the satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than expected. Isn't it amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. We love you so much. All right? So whatever your dream is that you need to have faith in, that you need to focus out and see the bigger picture, Spirit is waiting for you to be ready to achieve it. They're waiting for you to put in that work so they can match it. But first you gotta make space. Make space in your life for all the good. All right? So that is your reading, Sagittarius. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's gonna be a good year. You know what to expect. You know what you need to get rid of. You know that if you have some sacred rage, that it's time to unleash it, to let it go, to free yourself of the burden, okay? And yeah, not a bad reading, okay? No good or bad over here, just the truth. All right, so that's your reading. If it resonates, let me know in the comments below. If it resonates too much and you want a personal reading specific to you, you can book us at Sentient.com. And of course, until the next time I read for you all, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.